Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone tonight? Hope everything is well. I see we got some people on here. Please tell me where you're from. Shondella, Poet Meets World. Hello, everyone. My name is Monae Everett. I'm doing a new series called Black Love and Beauty, and I'm somewhat taking my lead from the TV show Black Love, which aired tonight for the first time on the FYI network. And you know, beauty is a part of our life so much, so I figured I'd find a way to intertwine them. Once again, tap your screen to give me hearts. Slide your screen up to invite your followers on Twitter and your friends on Facebook, and I'd really appreciate that. So I was really shocked few months ago when I was going through my TV channel and I saw something called #BlackLove. I was like, are you kidding? Is this real? Is this going to be? What do you mean? We have a show coming on called Black Love. I'm like, you know, we need it, but is this going to be good? What are they going to talk about? No, you didn't miss me. I hit start to start this broadcast and my cell phone turned off because, you know, Periscope is through cell phones. So no, you didn't miss me. So when I was going through my TV guide and I saw that they were going to have a show called Black Love, I was just completely in shock. And I was like, so what does this mean? Is this going to be another situation where they're dumping on black women? Because Lord knows we don't need any more of that. Is this going to be a situation where they're helpful? What is this show Black Love going to be about? So I did a little bit of my research and I found out a bit about the characters and that interested me. But firstly, let me talk a little bit about why I was so shocked about a show called Black Love. I watch FYI Network and they have a show called Married at First Sight. Married at First Sight is cool. Like, they put together all of these people with all these fancy degrees, like people who specialize in religious studies, a sociologist. Whoop, whoop, shout out to a sociologist, my minor. You know, you can never get a degree in anything with sociology, so I was excited to see her. They have a psychologist. They got all these wonderful, fancy people. Yes, you know that show, Married at First Sight. The very first season, they put together a couple, 3 different couples. There were 2 couples that did fairly well, and then there was a couple made up of a woman named Monae, a black woman who lives in New York. Not this Monae, the black woman who lives in New York, a different Monae. Beautiful sister, gorgeous. They married her with this guy who it was very clear they just were not going to get along. They were really interested in each other. They had a lot of instant physical chemistry. Bada boom, if you know what I mean. The first night they got it on, but you know, they were married, so why not? But as the series went on, it was really clear that they just weren't going to make it. It was like an up and down ride. It seemed like one week they seemed they were going to make it, the other week they seemed they didn't. He didn't seem to really be there for her, and it really came across to me like the specialist kind of didn't really know how to match black people. Unfortunately, it seems like, yes, she is very pretty. Unfortunately, it seemed like these specialists just didn't know culturally how to match us. They didn't know the things that we value. And maybe one could argue that culturally, we don't know what we want. Who knows? So that was season 1, and Monae had to come back with egg on her face for, you know, she would come in with the other couples and talk about what's going on with life, and she was always like the single friend. Her ex-husband, because they divorced, I believe his name was Vaughn, and I guess he was like, F that show, I ain't coming back, I'm not even going to play this FYI game. Preach. Culturally, we don't know what we want, and unfortunately that seems to be a truth. So the second season of Married at First Sight came on, and they basically said, we have so many beautiful, smart black women with so much to offer, and we don't have no black men on their level. And I was like, WTF, what do you mean? Like, because I'm a single black woman. I got my ish together. I run a business. That don't make me feel good at all. But I'm trying not to take it in. It's just a TV show. It's only a TV show. It's fine. They couldn't find anybody. So now we got season 3. And let me tell you what they did. They moved the show from New York to Atlanta. I gotta be honest, I didn't keep up with season 2 as much. It just wasn't as entertaining. But they moved the show from New York to Atlanta. And let me tell you what these folks gonna say. They're gonna say improved and showed footage that the black men who showed up for the experiment, the ones who showed up to be a part of the experiment, which I digress, they originally told people it was a dating game and then later on told them it was Married at First Sight. That's some crap right there. You can't have people walk into what they think is a dating show and then tell them it's Married at First Sight. And once again, they have beautiful black women, professional black women, women who own their own businesses, women who were over 30 and didn't have children. All of the things that these memes tell us are so important and make you so virtuous. Women who covered their goodies when they were out and about. You know, they didn't have everything hang out. Everything these memes tell you you need to do to be married, they had a plethora of black women displaying these qualities. And do you know what these ashy men went on national TV and said? They went on national TV and said, if you match me with somebody, I just don't want to be with a black woman. I don't want somebody who looks like my mother, sister, cousin, aunt. I want an interracial relationship. So, what? Okay. So this leads us into Black Love. When I saw that, I was so disappointed. I was almost ready to be done with FY. It was painful to see that being said. And I'm sure that the professor who said it, an older white woman, was not proud to sit in front of the TV. But I think they were getting so much crap from black viewers saying, well, where's the black couple, that they just had to straight up be honest. Was it embarrassing to hear? Absolutely. I felt like it was no longer kitchen table talk. It hurt me to hear my brothers say that, for them to go on national TV and say that. It was a bit much. But y'all know that a lot of people passed around that video on Facebook of these men saying that. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. But anyway, I digress. So probably literally the same day I saw that and it made my heart drop, I saw an ad for Black Love. And remember Monae that I mentioned from season 1 of Married at First Sight? Are y'all following me, or am I just like talking? Let me know. Let me see some comments. Show me some hearts. Let me know I'm not just talking. Because, you know, we about to pour some tea for real. Y'all see this teacup? Okay. All right. Listening, keep going. All right. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of you that are here. This is new for me to talk about a current event type of situation or show. Yeah, the world has changed. We don't keep things on the low. Absolutely, Jonda. You are absolutely right about that. And what I will say before I go into this, for those of you that know me, I am a hair and makeup artist, but what you may not know about me is I do hold a few degrees, which is why I like to do so much interactive and communications and stuff. I do hold a double degree in communications and a minor in sociology. I'm a cosmetologist. I work with celebrities, magazines, and things of that sort. So I feel like this gives me an opportunity to do my own type of show, which is going to be called Black Love and Beauty. I'm going to piggyback off of Black Love and give some beauty tips, because a lot of you are single or just want to stay attractive to your mate or yourself. So we're going to interrelate the two. A lot of people are turned off by the name Black Love. I am not. Hey, you like that idea? I do like that idea. A lot of people are turned off by the name of the show, Black Love. Here's why I think they went with a show called Black Love. They went with the title for the reason that they got so much love the first season when Monae and Vaughn were married, and we on social media started hashtagging Black Love, saying how important it was and how happy we were to see Black Love on TV. And I'm sure Monae and Vaughn, as heart-wrenching as it was to get hey Taz, as heartbreaking as it was to get a divorce, they wanted Black Love. Then the second and third season of Married at First Sight, the third season just started, people are really going in saying they want to see Black Love. So I think they went with it for that reason, to just straight out say, this is what this show is going to be about. Because listen, this is one of the first times ever that across the board on TV, black women are really being represented. So we have people on TV. I took notes because I had stuff I wanted to say. We have people on TV, for once. Who do we have? We have Olivia Pope, played by Kerry Washington. We have Mary Jane Paul, played by Gabrielle Union. And we have Cookie Lyon, played by Taraji P. Henson. And of course, Ayanna, Fix My Life, she's on. So those of us that are single know about these stereotypes. Since we're not having kitchen table talk anymore, I guess we're going to talk straight out loud. These are my opinions. You jump in and tell me your opinion if you disagree. Olivia Pope slash Kerry Washington. Her character on Scandal is what I believe many stereotypical black families would call her, like a Jezebel. Yeah, he was a jerk to her. I do think Vaughn was a jerk to Monae. So Olivia Pope, basically a Jezebel. A white man's is what a lot of black families would call Olivia. So, you know, we ain't really trying to follow her, although we do appreciate, you know, her smarts. She's charismatic. She can run the world. She can look good in the suit. She can solve problems. We love Kerry Washington, but that personal life, girl. Okay, who we got next? We got Mary Jane Paul, who basically is the woman that we were warned not to become. We were warned not to become the smart harlot. Mary Jane Paul, who is inconsiderate, who is does things for people only to get things in return. This is what stereotypical black families would say. You got all that smarts. You're going to get all them degrees and you're still going to end up by yourself. Because she can use her knowledge to steal your husband. Yeah. So I don't feel like a lot of people are really jumping onto Mary Jane Paul. They don't really like the way she handles things. So there are a lot of parts of Mary Jane Paul that we will identify with. She does a lot of things that we may think but don't actually do, because there are social norms and there's consequences for every action. So the average stereotypical family is not telling their daughter, please grow up and be just like Mary Jane Paul. Why can't you just be Olivia Pope? Olivia Pope. Why? Tell me, are your family members telling you, please, I love her. I think she's a great example for young women. No, because what do your smarts have to do with anything? And lastly, let's jump on my girl, Miss Taraji P. Henson. Many of you all of a sudden are brand new and calling her Cookie Lion, like she ain't been acting for 25 years, like she's not that chick, like she's not amazing and hasn't acted with Tom Cruise. I digress. Clearly, I'm now a fan of Miss Taraji. I was not in the beginning because I too closely associated her with her character on Baby Boy. But here's the thing. That's a hood chick. That's that ride or die bitch, right? That they talk about in all of those rap songs. Ain't nobody trying to be Cookie. I'm not doing 17 for you. So maybe right now, where she is running the empire, trying to get to the empire, maybe that's a good place for her. But she's just another cautionary tale. So if we have these people, and then I'll freehand a little bit off of Iyanla Vanzant. Read Piece from Broken Pieces, and you will see why I've never rode with her too hard. You'll see that she is, she tells the part of the story she wants to tell. And, you know, a lot of people go in on, everybody wants to ride or die in their head, absolutely. A lot of people go in on Iyanla, but, you know, if she's helping people, that's wonderful. If she helps anyone, if you can look on TV and see anything she does, great. I do personally believe she subscribes to respectability politics, but that's a whole other show. So these are our four options. We got Olivia Pope, a Jezebel, or the white man's. We got Mary Jane Paul, a smart harlot. We got Cookie Lion, cautionary tale. Don't do a bid for nobody. Don't take that time, baby. And we have Iyanla, who preaches a lot, but is she living it? So that leaves us with Black Love. That gives us something else to watch on TV. I'm down for these shits because it's 5 beautiful, stunning women in 5 different walks of life. I see myself in multiple different women. They're all very relatable. They're all between the ages of, I want to say it was like 32 and 38, with the exception of the younger girl, Jay, who's 26, Jai, J-A-E. So we have Monae and Tanisha. Those two are really friends. Tanisha is the more fair-skinned brown chick who had curly natural hair like me. Tanisha seems Cool. I probably most identify with her. She is a self-proclaimed control freak. She's a sales manager. She wants to find marriage and kids. Girl, don't we all? And if y'all are in New York, that ish ain't easy. And yes, the older one. It's hard out here in New York. Boy, these men, like, they want everything in the world. Like I told people when I moved here from DC, it is a culture shock. Up here, these men want great sex. They want you to swing from the chandelier. They want y'all to pretend to be married just because you're boyfriend and girlfriend. Like, y'all are moving in. Y'all are sharing bills. They want you to cook for them, clean for them, wash for them, carry them about. But they also paying bills and stuff. It's me coming from the DC area, which is not much better with dating. Dating up here is a lot. So you also have Cynthia, who's 38. She's divorced. She wants love and protection from her man. I just don't feel like she's asking for that much. Then you have Monae, who is, oh, hold on, I skipped somebody. Jay. Jay is a web developer and a photographer. She's a 26-year-old. She is the spitfire of the group. She is the one that is really staring ish up. She is 26. Homegirl said, move to the South. If I could move to the South and get a good guy, I would, but I can't work. That's the messed up part. So, you know, I'm a hair and makeup artist. The work is up here. Jay wants an open relationship. Jay wants a much older man who is, as she calls it, established. She might take a woman. She might take a man. You know, whatever makes her feel good at the moment. And, you know, I want to give her a side eye, but the bottom line is a lot of us are sitting here waiting for that man, that knight in shining armor, and he has not shown up. So I can't talk too much about what Jay wants, because if Jay truly is down with an open relationships and she don't mind you sleeping with that person while she's sleeping with that person, if everybody happy at the end of the night, everybody is protecting, y'all ain't spreading disease, then, you know, do you. So let me, so that's basically everybody. There's one girl whose name I just cannot catch. Her hair is similar to mine. And maybe Ali, right? Hey, find your happiness, whatever you want. Her hair is similar to mine. It's shaved on the side. It's like super, super shaved. So she's giving like this look. Y'all know who I'm talking about? What's the girl name? Did y'all watch the show? Well, anyway, her. That's not Laree. So, okay, Laree, like Corrie. Yeah, so I should remember her. Okay, so a few issues that they're having is, are things like, how do you let a man be a man? What does that mean? Does anybody know how to let a man be a man? Any men on here, can y'all tell me what that means? Any married woman? Because I'm like, you don't have FYI? Well, thank you for tuning in anyway. I appreciate it. You look hot in your picture that I can see coming up with the bra top and everything. Get it, boo, get it. Okay, so does anybody know what let a man be a man means? Because one woman was saying she has a really hard time with that. I think that was Tanisha. She said she has a problem with letting a man be a man. I don't know. Clearly I got that problem too, because y'all see this couch? Ain't nobody sitting there. So a provider, you say it's a provider, okay. One thing that I noticed in this show, I think that a lot of the women are having a difficult time warming up to Jay because she's so open. And I take her openness to mean she's very confident. I look around and I see a lot of women who the average person would assume is not desirable. Maybe a very large girl in a half shirt. Maybe a woman who has all of her assets hanging out. Or somebody who is open about their unpopular opinions. And I think that they have a lot of confidence. Let them do whatever the hell they want. Let them go out and don't question it. Yeah, absolutely. She comes off as young and dumb, but confident even if she isn't right. Absolutely, I agree with both of your comments on that. Jay does come off young and dumb. The societal point of view is to let men cheat or look around and be open. Nah, I ain't with that. I ain't with that either. Nah, Nicole, I ain't with that. You look all cute in your photo too. Hey, boo. I'm not with all of that. But I do think that confidence can be very intimidating. It can be intimidating both to women and to men, but in different ways. So I think that the other ladies are having a hard time warming up to Jai Havel because she's confident in her unpopular opinion. But where we women go wrong, where I said we because I am included, is you ain't sleeping with them, it don't matter. Oh, you just don't like her boob job. Well, even if you don't like her boob job, I'm not mad with her showing up and showing off. She paid for it. Goddamn it, get your money worth and make it work. And I can guarantee those men are not arguing her down about that boob job. They are liking it. And okay, how important is age to you guys when you date? Do you always date older? Do you always date younger? What's your age range? Does the person you date need, if you're a man, say you're a man, and if it's older and younger. If you're a woman, say you're a woman, older and other. Did she pay or were they paid for? Oh, those boobs were probably paid for. And you know what? Men barely want to take me anywhere because they always assume I got it. So damn it, if you got men paying for boob jobs, I'm still not mad at you. That's all I'm saying. She says she only date much older men who are established. Girl, I'm not mad. I am absolutely not mad if you only date men that are established. Because like she also point out, would you be asking the white girl, was she wrong? Is she wrong to only date men who are established? I don't believe so. I believe that you would say it's good to know what you want. It's good to have a standard. I think the underlining to what the doctor asked her about was she willing to look differently at a man who's less established was because of their finding out that a lot of black men just are not on the same level financially as women. And I hope I'm wrong with that. I hope to see throughout the series that that's not the case, but that's what it seems to be. So I see a lot of you said that you date older. Very few of you say younger, because it's a lot of women answering. And Naya, you're saying it's about the mental age because you can be 30 and act 12. Absolutely. But you know what? Now that I'm a bit over 30, I'm starting to date a little younger, you know. They got a little more energy. You know, I'm just throwing that out there. I'm at the age where men are deciding whether or not they want children. And a lot of them either have children if they want them or simply don't want them. And I do want to get married and have children. And I am a bit more, I like to run-ish. You got to be on my parade, my level. So that's another reason I'm excited about Black Love, because hell, maybe I can learn something. Sometimes older men are a lot more set in their ways, but you know, I get told all the time I'm pretty serious. That's because I feel like life is a present. I don't want to sit here and waste all my time. I do want to have fun with somebody, but I got goals, I got priorities, I got things I want to do. Okay, next up. And when the one girl said something I thought was so hilarious. In New York, you'll never have all three at the same time. You'll never have a job, apartment, or a boyfriend. Okay, so I hope you guys have been enjoying this so much. I don't want these scopes to be super long, because I am going to be doing them every week and I don't want to bore you. So here is the beauty portion. Let me give you some tips on when you're dating, some beauty rituals, some things to make yourself feel good. Yes, everybody needs to share this scope to let the people at Black Love know this is important, that I am riding with their show. So here are some tips for when you're dating. When you're going to date, how can you prepare yourself? The first thing you want to do is make sure that you feel really good. So do some things for you. If you're just getting back into the dating world or you haven't found that right person, it is not just about them and what they like. There's a few simple things you can do to make yourself feel more comfortable. The first thing you want to do is something simple. Do a deep conditioning hair mask on your hair. Do something to make it lively, give it shine. Every man loves shiny hair. Every woman feels more comfortable when her hair is popping and shining. Do something simple, coconut oil and an egg, or your favorite conditioner like macadamia nut or macadamia professional, or just anything that says mask on it. Do your shampoo as normal. Put your conditioner on, put a shower cap on, leave it 15, 20 minutes, wrap a hot towel around it. you'll feel good about yourself, and then you'll look even better. You're more confident when you go on your date. Next up, for your face, first, fall in love with you, your face, your body, your hair, your character, all of that. Sound like Naya's saying, and then also get a hand mirror and stand in the mirror and check out your, well, maybe she didn't say all that, but I'm just saying love you first. That's a part of you. Do a simple face mask, something to pull out any blemishes that you have. But I want to warn you that if you have blemishes, do not pull out your blemishes the night before the date. Make sure you're doing this like a week or two ahead of time. Any type of facial, you want to pull out your blemishes ahead of time. Do not wait until the date. If you have pimples and stuff on your face, we all do. I get adult acne. Don't let that worry you. Don't let that worry you if you have that going on. But if you get that blemish the day of or 2 or 3 days before the date, just cover it with foundation. Do not try to pull it out, because then you'll pull it out and you'll have a big scab and it won't be cute. And he won't be saying good morning, gorgeous. Okay. Keep those lips nice and soft. Make him want to kiss you. Whether or not you decide to kiss on the first day, you know, that's your business. I ain't got no points to make on that. That's on you. But keep your lips really nice and sexy. Just do a simple sugar scrub. Mix sugar and honey and exfoliate them. Exfoliate it around your mouth. Rinse it off. Done. It'll remove all your dead skin. It's the winter. Your lips are dry. You don't want him to look at you and be like, oh my God, does she need chapstick? Is she okay? I don't want to kiss her. You don't want that. You don't want that. Next up, if you're a makeup wearer, save yourself some embarrassment. Please tell me you have an available website or something where I can learn from. Yes, please visit my website at hairandmakeupblog.com. Or you can go to my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/Monae Artistry. I have like over 150 videos. Anything you want to know about beauty, I probably got it covered. So save yourself some embarrassment. You always hear men say that they don't like makeup. They're lying. They don't know what they like. Get something soft. Notice that my makeup is very, very soft. You can barely tell that I have any on, especially because it's hot under these lights and I'm starting to get shiny. But skin is in. Make sure that your skin is visible through your makeup. Don't have a whole face full of makeup plastered on. Get a nice foundation, but get color matched. Make sure you go outside in the light and take a picture on your cell phone. Let me tell you, it will tell all your secrets. So when men say that they don't like makeup, they don't like poorly done makeup. They don't like makeup that makes you look like a dead person. And especially for black women, ladies, come here. Come here. Come here. Listen to me. I'm happy that we're now starting to wear more foundation. Get matched, okay? Makeup on black women oxidizes, right? It can get darker or it can get lighter. Test out a few different brands. My favorite is Makeup Forever. I think today I have on Inglot and Cinema Secrets. Black Opal is the ish. They have amazing colors. You can get that everywhere. Hey, Tanil, thanks for joining in. Next up, pamper your entire body. Make sure you feel good and sexy before you go out on that date. Give yourself a home pedicure. I'm not telling you got to go out and pay anybody. Soak your feet. Especially if, you know, you may show your feet, whether because you're wearing sandals, because where you are is a little warmer, or because you might take your shoes off that night. Take your shoes off? Who am I to judge? Next up, a little hand scrub. You can do the same thing you did with your lips and do a hand scrub with some honey and sugar. Rub them together. Make sure your hands are nice and soft when they talk. If you're like me, I don't really get my nails done too much because I do a lot of hair and makeup services. But make sure your hands feel good when he reaches out to you. If you reach out to like caress him just a little, make sure that feels good and you don't cut him up. That's all I'm saying. Top it off with a little bit of sweet, sexy perfume. Perfume doesn't have to cost a whole lot of money, just something that's nice. But remember, he may be an allergy sufferer like me. Just don't go super heavy with the perfume. Do something light. Does anybody have any questions about Black Love or where they're taking the show or any of my beauty recommendations for for your dating life? Are y'all enjoying Black Love and Beauty? I'm going to do this every week after Black Love. So if you want to learn more about my beauty tutorials, go to youtube.com/Monae Artistry. It would be wonderful if somebody could write that up for me. youtube.com/Monae Artistry or hairandmakeupblog.com. Follow me, tweet me, give me any of your questions.